First, my name is Kenneth Burton. The company is Crystal Edge Technology Screens. So, it has been said that the 38 Black Widow does not have the capability of pulling up images in the dark. Interesting. Even though we have done multiple demonstrations of the product showing it doing certified screens, white screens, and gray screens in the dark, but also showing the difference on why you don't want to use a gray screen or a white screen in a dedicated theater room due to the fact you will have a lot of light splashing around the environment, and our technology is designed to cancel that out. But let's humor it, okay? Let's humor the whole entire thing. Mind you, we do these tests from time to time, all the time on our products. And then we've done these multiple times. So like I said, so this is just going to be an easy cakewalk for our technology. But let's see if the theory is right by these individuals who claim that a black screen cannot pull any color or it just come up too dark. Let's see what happens. So what we have here to make it interesting, which they don't do in their demonstrations, we like to go over and beyond. We have certified screens sitting up here. Now, this is something they don't do in their demonstrations because, again, a certified screen would overpower their screen, and there's no way in the world they could ever go against the Diamond or the Dark Star 9 or the DMP Supernova, any one of those whatsoever, due to the fact that they can't compete with the gunmetals. Again, as I said before, gunmetals were responsible for taking out the gray screens. All right, so we have Dark Star 9, we got Daylight over here, we got DMP Supernova over here, we have a white screen, and we have a gray screen paint product, which is Network Gray 773. Now, we got to put this out here for individuals that may claim that the Network Gray 773 does not match their products. Yes, we consider the Network 773 the screen paint of these individuals. We've done the test already. I'll put the links below. But as I said before, I always give people the opportunity to back their products, and we have given them opportunities to back, which they never done. So let's see. Let's turn the lights out before the sun comes up, and let's see if our product can maintain the color and contrast in white levels without becoming so dark. As they said, virtually you can't see the screen. So let's see if the theory of these so-called professionals are correct. It's a shame once we do this demonstration, they'll start, we call them the Karens of home theater. We'll start crying and whining. Well, he's using the 4,000 lumen projector. And let me explain something to you. They're all being hit with a 4,000 lumen projector, not just our screen. All right, so let's start off with white first. White screen saver. It bounces out of YouTube again. YouTube.
Here's YouTube.
All right then. Now let's try this one again. White screen saver.
Getting that from YouTube.
Now I like to show the white levels off on our technology versus everything else. We do this with certified screens all the time. And I don't know where in the world to get these theories from, but I guess they got to do whatever they can to pretty much make our product look like one thing, and maybe there's like another thing. But again, like I said, challenges are not being met. The 1-year challenge, which we put up real quick, just to come off topic real quick, we actually put out a 1-year challenge toward gray screen paint products. And in the 1-year challenge, we suggested that upgrade and high-end projectors being used to make the screens look a certain way be removed for 1 year. That is the challenge. We still have the challenge out. And keep in mind, these individuals have refused to remove their projectors because at the end of the day, that's something they're going to need. And if that's the case, they're not saving you hundreds, they're costing you thousands. All right, so let's get over to the white level. I'm going to plug that in every demonstration. We're going to talk about that. The 1-year challenge, 720p, 1-year challenge. Now, there's our white levels on our technology compared to their white levels. And the problem we're going to have here is that white levels are way too high. And that's going to be a problem. Here we go. Red screen.
Getting that from YouTube.
And there you go. I've done this too many times to count. I've done this on certified screens over and over again and again and again and again. I don't know where you guys get your information from. Do you do research on my company before you open your mouths? Blue screen.
Getting that from YouTube.
So as you can clearly see, our technology is pulling up a solid blue where the other screens are having a very difficult time maintaining the color blue. And this is why you are advised by these particular companies or from these screen paint products at the end of the day to calibrate. Calibrate. Dark environments constantly all the time. The need for high-end projectors that have much more higher contrast capabilities, much more color capabilities to make up for what the screens can't do. That's why they cannot do a one-year challenge. You strip away the dark environments, you strip away the high-end projectors, and what do you have? You have a screen paint that can't do what it's supposed to do at the end of the day. Same thing with the certifies. Can't call your technology ambient light rejection if you have to be in an ambient light controlled environment. And again, you also too are accused of using very high-end expensive projectors to make your screen look good. A lot of bells and whistles, a lot of smoke and mirrors. So let's see, let's go from here. Let's go to green screen.
Getting that from YouTube.
Can't see green. Let's go over to purple screen.
Getting that from YouTube.
And you see how much white light these screens are pushing off? If you were to paint this entire screen, you're going to have white light reflecting all over the environment. Our black technology is designed to cancel out that excess white light and still maintain a beautiful color and contrast at the same time. Let's go over to, this is going to be a hard one for you guys, the color gray.
Getting that from YouTube.
Now you would think a screen that's gray can produce gray. Gray screen.
Getting that from YouTube.
That's the specific of what you say. Dark gray. Can't even see it. How is a screen that's gray can't see gray, but a black screen that's not gray can see gray? There you go. Let's go over to light gray. Can't pick it up. Still same color. So showing that high white. Let's go over to pure gray. Still can't see it. Now, for the individuals that may say, hey, look, the Network Gray 773 is not my product. My product is different. It's completely different. Then this is where you need to come in and do the demonstration next to Network Gray 773 and show that your product is different. You can't come on camera and make claims without backing it up, because then it's basically called hearsay. That's what it's basically called in court. Hearsay. You have to back it up. So you have to make sure, people, when you're buying a gray screen paint product, that the person you're purchasing this product from can back up the product next to Network Gray 773. Let's go over to slow color changeout.
Getting that from YouTube.
Now, this is what I mean by when you're dealing with darker gray screen paint mixes, one of the problems you're going to run into is the white levels are going to drop dramatically, and you're going to have a very dirty image. We're going to make a couple of darker gray screen paint mixes and show you what happens. Very dirty images. And keep in mind, because it's darker gray, doesn't mean it's going to produce a 100% contrast. You're still going to be picking up shades of dark gray. Let's go to the slow color change out.
When you step into a new day, determined, committed, willing to take up.
And if you notice, you don't see any of these tests being done at all, period. If they do tests, they'll probably do some black paint or whatever and try to say it's ours. But again, as I said before, we've done these tests on black paint and black fabric and so forth. And again, like I said, any screen that's black and doesn't produce a high white level is not going to do well against a 38, because a 38 can see white light. The only problem with grayer screens, they see too much white light. So we're doing a slow color change out right now. Now, what about contrast? Can these screens pick up contrast? Let's go with the notorious Starfield demonstration. Starfield Screen Saver.
Getting that from YouTube.
Here we go, point up the Starfield. Let's see if they can pull up a basic contrast level. And as you can see in the dark, they can't see contrast. And the reason why is because our screen paint is 100% black. Where these are going to be gray and dark gray and shades of gray and other gray. Sony color demonstration.
Getting that from YouTube.
Let's bring up the Sony demonstration. Let's pull up some colors here. Let's pull this one right here. This is a contrast demonstration by Sony. Any screens that come up in gray means they can't register a contrast level. This is why I tell you that contrast is everything. Even in the dark, contrast is everything. Outside, contrast is everything. Lights on, contrast is everything. So pretty much at the end of the day, like I said, if you're going to spend $5,000, $3,000 for a gunmetal screen, or you're going to go with a outdated gray screen paint mix that can't even produce a proper contrast or color at the end of the day, and like I said, it's an outdated product. Or the white screen that pretty much is the bottom dollar. Let's go grab ourselves another contrast demonstration. See where these contrast levels are going to lay on these screens. The future is black technology. Like I said, your cell phones have black screens. Your TV monitors at home have black screens. Your computer monitors have black screens. So why is your projection screen gray? And keep in mind, the higher the lumens you go on your projector, the faster the screen's going to wash out. LG Beta Fish.
Getting that from YouTube.
As I said, when it comes to LG demonstrations, the black grounds are going to be ultra black. This is definitely useless on a gunmetal screen, and definitely useless on a white screen or a gray screen paint product, because you can't see contrast. The OLED demonstrations were designed for black screens, not for gray. That's why I don't like when people do these gray screen paint demonstrations, always misleading to the customers. You got a product that's being used on a calibrated projector, like I said, high-end projector, which is needed for the demonstration. Dark environments, always misleading. But we can come into the dark and show you where their products are not what's done. Now, as for the certified screens are far more advanced than gray screen paint products and white screens. But next to our technology, they can't hold a candle next to it because our technology is better. So as I told you before, the 38 Black Widow with the lights on looks absolutely amazing. Lights out, this screen's an absolute beast. But if you want to flex with the lights out, hey, you can do that with no problem, all day. And do it against certified white screens and gray screen paint products. You have to be able to show that your product is worth its weight in gold. Let's go over to 4K snow screensavers.
Getting that from YouTube.
Let's pull some of these white levels up on this technology. Let's go with the over here to the whatchamacallit, the white wolves.
Just keeps getting better from the first bite to the dunk. Just when you're thinking this life can't get any better, you get to that epic stuffed crust that's hand stuffed with cheese.
I ain't going too far into this. Just get to it.
Don't miss a beat. Make a wish for a chance to win.
Now we're going to do the white levels right here on our technology. No, we don't need that. Thank you. So let's see if our technology comes up so dark that it's unwatchable. Mind you, that is white paper right down the far end. Now we've done these tests already before because, as I said before, anytime we develop a dark black technology, we're always putting it against white paper, white different surfaces to show that the screen produces a higher white level. I not a higher white level, but an extremely good white level next to a white screen. And that's something that has to be done in any test. So they have to come up with whatever they think they can come up to try to slam the technology. They're saying that, hey, it does this or it does that. White levels come up to blue. Do you know what blue looks like at the end of the day? I do. And that's not blue. So like I said, anything they possibly can think of. Because again, they're terrified of the technology is that good. Let's over to the other snow wolf right here. So I have no problem with showing my white levels, my colors. When you're dealing with these particular products, they would stay away from certain colors, especially contrast. They stay far away from contrast in fully lit environments. One of the things we said about the Black Widow I love the most is it produces one of the highest contrast levels. Let's go with the White Christmas Cottage. So there's our demonstration right there. Again, certified screens. We have 2 light silver certified screens. So what are the theories you got? Now it's interesting, you guys can come up with all these weird theories about our products, but when we give you one simple challenge, you can't complete it. We are still expecting to see the 1-year challenge completed. And also to the network grade 773. Also, as of today, your product is network grade 773. It is. It matched perfectly. All 3 of them matched perfectly. Until you can come on camera and show a live demonstration of your product next to network grade 773 and showing a difference between night and day, your product is a $23 can of paint. That's what we're claiming. That's what we're going to stand by. And we have the video and the test demonstrations to prove it. So keep in mind, this is going to be an individual who's going to say at the end of the day, that is not my product. Well, again, you can't do this on camera. You got to back it up. If someone comes up there and says that my product 38 is so dark you can't see it with the lights out, guess where I'm going to be at? Backing it up. If I tell everybody your product is nothing but house paint at the end of the day and you have to depend on a high-end projector, you can't back it up because you know it's true. Let's go pop out of here and let's go over here to this forest over here. Now you notice that anytime I show demonstrations, I show everything. Colors, contrast, everything. We don't just stick to certain colors to get away, to try to slip under the radar. We don't do that stuff over here. So you're watching the screen paint over here take on about, let's see, we got these $5,000 for one screen, $3,000, that's about $8,000 right there. About $2,400 worth of, yeah, about 20, well, quite a bit, a lot more than that. Way beyond that. So that's about $8,000 right there. So about what's about $11,000, $13,000 worth of gunmetal technology. This is why your products don't make the money that we make, because you can't back your work up. I can come in and show businesses, customers, whoever, that we can use these low dinky projectors and still produce amazing images, where you guys can't do that at the end of the day. Some of you don't even know how much paint it takes to paint in the screen at the end of the day. Now you see right here, you see where the screen is pulling up our pins on the contrast level and the branches. See where the other screens are completely washed out? This is only 4,000 lumens. If you're using this stuff on a commercial projector, your screen would wash out completely. Do you have any idea how powerful 12,000 lumens would be if it would hit your screen? Gone. And we're in the dark. So you're gonna have a hard time producing in a fully lit environment, let alone have a 12,000 lumen projector slam your screen. The sky is supposed to be blue. The tree is supposed to have detail to it, and yet you can't see it. Let's go grab ourselves another. Let's go over to the stare out the window. If you want to challenge my technology with lights out, that is the worst thing you could ever do. You have a better chance. No, you don't have a better chance with lights on. You're definitely done with that one. But you're talking about a screen that is developed to produce amazing white levels. And it can do it outside with no problem whatsoever. And people want to challenge that technology inside, lights out. Are you kidding me? Oh, come on. That is too easy. That is way too easy. Let's go check out a burning fireplace. I could take on certified screens with the lights off with no problem whatsoever. A gray screen paint product would run right over top of you. Even in the commercials, gray screen paints don't pick up. So, does our technology produce in a fully with the lights out? Of course, yes. This is why I don't like to do the lights out demonstration, because I'm trying to give you guys a bit of some mercy at the end of the day. We would crush you easily with lights out. You see these giant massive screens being displayed, and yet you guys are on these 100-inch screens trying to show off a product. And I can go outside. You don't have that option. I can say in my demonstrations, hey, today we're going to be outside to show you a demonstration. You can't do that. And then if alone, get rid of your 1080p projector, your 4K projector, because even outside we're at 720p. So how would you call yourself being on our level? Now, because of your accusation by saying our technology does not work in the dark, we have a challenge for you, because we're able to back our products. We are expecting to see a 100-inch and 180-inch today displayed. Every time you do a challenge, you want to make an accusation, I can come back my product up. You can't. That's why I tell you people, at the end of the day, these are your options you have. You can go with a white screen, complete washout. Hold on for a minute. You can go with a gray screen paint mix, untested, outdated. They've been making that since 9 years ago. Not worth your time. You can go with a certified screen, which is going to be better than both of those two with no problem whatsoever. But like I said, the certified screens, they are very, very pricey. So that's something you're going to definitely have to deal with. Ooh, let's check out this channel right here. They got some nice white levels on here. They got polar bears. Let's go check out the angle. Now the screens that are turning dark are the screens with the narrow viewing cone effect. Those are the ones having the problem. No, gray screen paint products do not have the ability to be able to pull up contrast or color, as you can see in the demonstration. Let's go pop over to, I want to do the models with the skin tone. Let's go to search, figure that out, and I'm going to go with the 16K. I think it's a 16K, right? Yeah, 16K. We'll go with that one, some skin tones right there. There you go. Can't pick up red. I told you I couldn't go with red. It's not going to register. All right, let's do some skin tones. Let's see what our technology does with skin tones. That's one of the things that Mr. Bird will do is back his product up 100%. Now, because we came in again and did another demonstration backing our products up, because before, keep in mind, our technology was only supposed to depend on 5,000 and 4,000 projectors. We did swap outs. We got projectors running at 1,000 lumens in certain rooms, and even went downstairs and did the demonstration, which I planned to do again because I had fun on that one. We're going to do that again on 1,000 lumens versus black paint and gray paint versus color and contrast. We're going to do that one again for fun. But meanwhile, as we're doing all these demonstrations and building massive screens in the background at the same time, we have requested for these individuals who are making up these false accusations to go and do demonstrations that they should be doing. At the end of the day, these are demonstrations we automatically do. And like I said before, I'll keep bringing it up, the 1 year swap out, which means they have to remove the high-end expensive projectors from the environment. These are calibrated high-end projectors that they're using to make the screens look good. Remove these finally out of the environment. Get yourself a 720p basic projector, an SVGA projector, 600 by 800, 720p. That's what you will need. And you have to be around 13 to 14 feet back from the screen. And all demonstrations must be done in fully lit environments, including contrast, color, and white levels. Also, too, with that demonstration, we are also requesting the network grade 773 to be done side by side to show, or you can prove, that your product has nothing to do with this particular product. And these are the demonstrations, these are the challenges we have given to them. And keep in mind, this is going to be for 1 year. Also, too, a meter must be present to show how much light is being set off in the environment, and there's a certain meter level that is required. So if we can back our products up and show you that our products, yes, can outperform certifies, can outperform white screens, can outperform gray screens, and we can do this with ease, I don't know why they can't do the demonstrations. And we already got the chatter back already. You guys have already refused, even from customers who contacted us, even to see if you would do the challenge, and even they're even saying back that you haven't even started, which proves our theory. Your product is network grade 773 because it will match. And on top of that, you have to use a high-end projector to make your screen look good. Meanwhile, today we'll be outside on 720p. Watch your color wash out. So you can't maintain white light and color at the same time. And all the while, we're doing this against certifies at the same time. Gunmetal certified. I explained to you at the end of the day that you don't want my attention. That it's best for you to stay in your neck of the woods, mind your own business. But you don't learn. And now you have to go through the process all over again. But it's going to be rougher this time because now you got a 1 year challenge slapped on your head. And when I got customers contacting me at the end of the day laughing about this challenge that you can't do, that's pretty bad. And the promoter, the guy who's promoting us with the millions of views, they're going to promote the challenge that we gave to you guys that you can't do. I Guess what? At the end of the day, make sure you know what you're buying at the end of the day. When you go to a website, make sure the website is professional. That it means what it says and it's not basically misleading the customers. Because when people are subjected to using high-end projectors in their demonstrations, they will fail miserably without it. And if they have to use a high-end projector, you'll have to use it too. Let's come out of here. Let's grab something else. As you can see, our screen's producing beautiful skin tones. Colors not washed out, colors not faded out. Let's go over to, let me see what else I got in here too. Oh, let's do the Easter one. Colors are very bright on that one. I like that one. That's why I'm not a big fan of certified and not a big fan of calibrated projectors. I think that's cheating at the end of the day. And if you notice, the screens are all staying white because they're the technology we have is extremely powerful. Like I said, produces an amazing contrast. I sat there and said when we designed the 38 Black Widow, what did I say? I said the most dangerous screen you can have is a screen that can accept white light, a black screen. And this screen has, next to the Elitist, which we still have to be tested, but this screen has one of the blackest levels we've ever developed. That has passed all testing. We gotta get some red levels in here too. Well, we gotta go to key cut. Hold up a minute. I'm popping over to, where's key cut at? We need to go over there for a minute. Well, we definitely got to do this one. We got to do this one right here, and we got to do the goldfish. Complete washout. Not only can our products dominate great screen paint products, like I said, certified screens, like I said, do their job. They do. They are better than gray screens. They are better than white screens. But again, our technology is more advanced than a certified screen. Because the certified screens are using gunmetal technology. The majority of the higher ones, the more expensive ones, are using gunmetals. And our technology can take on a gunmetal screen with no problem. So again, we don't save you hundreds, we save you thousands. Or a gray screen cannot take on a gunmetal. Heck, a gray screen can't even take on network grade 773. Haven't seen the test yet. Now, of course, when we're done the demonstration, they will accuse us of saying, oh, he did this in the demonstration. Face it, your product is obsolete. If your product works, then you can do the 1-year challenge. I don't want to hear any more complaining about this, and no more complaining about that, and no more excuses. You do the 1-year challenge, next to the network grade 773, or you keep your mouth shut. Back your product up. Till then today, we're expecting to see you outside soon. We're going to give you a challenge for 150 and 180 inch screens. What's your product displayed on it? as you set your product with venue projectors correct, then you should be on screen sizes that large. Because any one of the certifies, they got demonstrations on 150 inches, 200 inches, 300 inch screens. But the great products don't have that. Let's go over and let's grab, let's see, I want to grab some more. We're going to contrast. Let's go over to this one level. No, I don't want to go here. Let's go over to Keystone, Key Cut. Let's go to search. Let's clear this out. Let's go to Key Cut. They got this nice demonstration on these strawberries or cherries, I think they are. I think it's Key Cut Stone, Key. You're not even picking in the menu. They don't pick up in the menu at all, period. And the menu is black. See if I got this right. No, I think it was key stock. Always get that mixed up. Interesting name for a company. See if I got it right. Oh, we're in reverse on this one. We can come close to it. No, we're in reverse, literally in reverse. Key cut stock.
Getting that from YouTube.
Wow, they had a beautiful demonstration on strawberries. Wanted to do that one next. Nice red levels too. Let me see. I don't know why we can't find it in here. Oh, found it right here. Perfect. Perfect. I want to do that. Wait, no. Get back in there, bird. Get over here. I want to go to the channel. I want to go here. They got this one, all cherries, red levels. Dying to do this one. So I sat there and explained. We first developed the 38 Black Widow. What did I just say on camera? I said no gunmetal, no gray screen paint or white screen can ever challenge the technology. Sat there and said it on camera. Now, all the theories that you guys came up with, we busted every last one of them wide open. Screen doesn't work on high, only works on high-end projectors. Been there, done that one, beat that one multiple times on camera. Screens can't produce in a dark environment. We just did this one on certified gray screens and white screens all at the same time. What else you got? But yet you can't complete a 1-year challenge. I can do a 720p outside at 180, 150, and I'm gonna drop it on 250 and be done with it. You can't do that. I can say in my vocabulary, we're gonna be outside today, we're gonna do some demonstrations. You can't do that. If you're barely squeaking around trying to get an image to pull up in a dark apartment, there's no way in the world you're going outside at 180 inches in display. Not going to happen. But we're going to give you the challenge today. That's why you got to be careful when you buy products. Make sure you know what you're getting at the end of the day, and you're not getting some fake product at the end of the day. Now, like I said, when it comes to the certified screens have been tested. They do exactly what they're supposed to do. We're not talking about them. We're talking about these great products out here that are trying to make themselves look like they're newer screen paints when they're not. They're old, outdated screen paints. That's what they are. The gunmetal technology is the reason why they are basically obsoleted. Now, gunmetal standalone by itself, without our technology not in the picture, would dominate a gray or white screen with no problem. our technology in the picture, the gunmetal is going to have a problem. I can dominate your gray screen paint with the lights on, the lights off, inside, outside, 1,000 lumens, ultra short throw, long throw, you name it, I can take your screen paint on with no problem. Because I know at the end of the day that a gray screen paint product is an obsolete, old, outdated product. If you look at the newer technologies today in screen paints, they're dark. They're not light gray. The most expensive screens you will buy on the market, Black Diamond, for instance, are not gray. They're black. I mean, it's not they're black. They're gunmetal. They're dark, dark screens. The closer they come to being not black, but near that darker gunmetal, the closer you get to that gunmetal and almost near black, the more expensive the technology becomes. But you're trying to pass off an old 9-year-old product as a new product and hit it with a high-end projector to say, hey, look at the quality. Your quality is not coming from your screen paint. It's coming from your projector. That's where it's coming from. That's why we gave you the challenge. Now, we're going to give you another challenge today, but this challenge is going to be a little different. This challenge is going to be set up for the promotion. We have a fellow who's going to be promoting our videos. He has a lot of followers on his channel. We're going to promote that challenge. Your name will be in that challenge. Partay's name, your name will be in that challenge. And that will be posted on different platforms where as many followers as possible that this guy has, so they can all know at the end of the day, we have given you this challenge and you refuse to do it. Because at the end of the day, you are misleading your customers by telling them that the picture quality that's coming off of that screen is coming off your screen paint when clearly it's coming from the projector. We don't want to see one demonstration. Because some people, like I said, you got to be careful, people, with these individuals. They'll do one demonstration and go, well, I'm done. No, 1 year. Because in a year's time, any demonstration that you do, it's going to have to be done in that environment. Which means you can't pick and choose what you want to do for that day. You're going to have to do it for the entire year, which is going to make it extremely hard for you to do. That's why we chose 1 year. When they do demonstrations for a day and they try to show up their screen works with a 720p, a day means you could pick any kind of demonstration you want that may blend into your screen that you can cut corners and get away with. That's what you do. The reason why we set up for 1 year, because in 1 year, you can't do that. You're going to have to come in and show a demonstration every day as you usually do. And you're going to have to do that in that same environment over and over and over again, much like we do all the time over here. We do this every day. Like right now, I can turn my lights on and do this demonstration. These screens can't do it. So, does a 38 Black Widow have the ability to produce in the dark? Yes, it can. And not only can it produce in the dark, but it can do it against certified gray screens and white screens all at the same time. And even with a 4,000 lumen projector, none of these screens can pick up, even in the dark. Face it, this is the future. But you guys want to play in the dark, right? No problem. I'll do some more of these. I'm going to be outside today too. You have no idea what you got yourself into. You never take a 38 Black Widow and challenge it in the dark. Worst thing you want to do. Worst thing you want to do is take a 38 and put it in the dark. And again, as we're doing this, keep in mind, gentlemen, no expensive projectors, no calibrating, none of that nonsense. No 2 million to 1 contrast ratio, none of that. Old 2014 720p projector, and we're leveling your stuff in the dark. As for you certified screens, you have nothing for us. As I told you before, you have nothing for us. I have been through all your technology already. I have been through your certifieds, your short throws, all your technology just about, and none of y'all have nothing for us. We can produce, our technology costs way less than yours, which costs the customers way less money. We can do it on old relic projectors, which cost them next to nothing on top of that. And we can do this with the lights on, lights off, inside, outside, doesn't make a difference. And we can still overpower your stuff. That's just a message to you guys at the end of the day. If you ever want to come challenge the 38 Black Widow, you email me and let me know. See, Jamie, you can't do stuff like that. I can do stuff like that. I can challenge the big dogs to come to my front door and let's go one-on-one. You can't do that. You can't even maintain right now. And I probably still won't even get a challenge yet. We haven't got a challenge for the Phantom yet. Man, I'll get technology for this one. So at the end of the day, are you really saving any money with a gray screen paint? No. I can't. You're gonna have to spend money. In order to get that image and that demonstration, you gotta spend some money. Are you gonna be in a dark environment? Oh yes, you will. Can you see color and contrast? No, you can't. Gunmetal technology, you're gonna be able to produce the color, you're gonna get a much better contrast level, and you're gonna have amazing white levels. But next to our technology is gonna be to perform better. And on top of that, it's going to cost our customers a lot of less money, or less money, put it that way. A lot of less money. Let's put down less money. They don't have to spend the money for expensive, overpriced projectors. They don't have to calibrate, and they don't have to be in the dark if they want to. If I want, I can flip my lights on and I'm good to go. As in, check this out. Here we go. Just for fun. We could run it back with the lights on. So for our customers who do not want to be stuck in a dark environment all day long, our technology gives you options. Even with 4,000 lumens, the other screens can't pick up. Not even with the lights on. Past our time here. Let's go over to some pretty flowers. Take our lights up now again. Lights up demonstration. Put the lights on just to show you that our customers have options. People who buy our products have options. try some deep blue in the ocean. Show me our last one right here. We covered just about everything. It's the reason why my demonstrations are so long, gentlemen, because I show everything. I'm very thorough on how I do demonstrations. My customers can see color, they can see contrast, white levels, where you guys were doing a LG Jazz demonstration and just blow right through and go, look, it's done. No. That's a lot of camouflage colors, and that's something you have to worry about, people. When you're watching demonstrations, you should be seeing everything. You should be seeing color, contrast, everything in a demonstration. If they're just showing you a short spurt of video content blowing past, how do you know what you're getting at the end of the day? You want to make sure you're getting exactly what you paid for. We're going to do some blue levels right now. Yeah, we cover everything. The reason why you can't cover everything because your screen paints won't pull up. So you have to pick and choose what videos are going to play well with your demonstrations. Why you have a fighting chance is because our lights aren't on. I can turn my lights on, maintain the same image while your screen washes out. See? Options. You don't have to be stuck in the dark all day. Now, since I've already proven, I've done it multiple times, that my technology can perform amazing with the lights out, even against certified screens, which you have not done yet. How well does your product work with the lights on? AK desired nature.
Getting that from YouTube.
AK desired nature.
Getting that from YouTube.
Now, the reason why we choose this demonstration the most is because this demonstration was done in someone's environment, in a dark environment. This is being displayed on the website as being a screen that can pull a contrast level. And let me explain something to you. No, you're not pulling that black level. That's why we explained that the only reason why your shades of gray are coming up that dark is because of the projector. That's why it was requested, again, to remove the projector from your environment. Let's see if you can pull that same black level on a 720p projector that's 600 by 800 720p SVGA with a 1000:1 contrast ratio at 13 feet back in a fully lit environment. If you can repeat that same demonstration, that's the reason why they can't pull those projectors out of the environment. Because in order for you to get that image, you're going to have a projector with an extremely high contrast ratio. And if that's the case, this is going to cost you thousands of dollars. Or we can do this demonstration easy with the lights on or off. It's going to make a difference. Get it outside, bounce it off the ceiling, anywhere. Nope, we don't need it. Thank you. So as you can see, the 38 Black Widow is pulling a 100% contrast level. Not only does the technology, as we displayed in the video, have the ability to pull amazing colors, amazing white levels, but its contrast levels are absolutely unmatched because the screen is the blackest. Look at this. Now, let's turn our lights on. Mind you, we're doing it with a projector that only has a 1000:1 contrast ratio. That's it. 1000:1 contrast ratio. That's all. No 4K, no 1080p. And at 4,000 lumens, as you can see, the other screens are not picking up anything at all. They're getting whitewashed. Now, as I said before, a gunmetal screen, yes, it's going to perform way better than these other gray or white screens on a white surface. Next to our black technology, we can turn it into a white sheet of paper or a gray sheet of paper. Now, when you saw the demonstration on his website, clearly you can see that the picture was done in the dark. This is how it's supposed to be done in a fully lit environment. No neon lights, nothing in the background, just as clean. If you claim your product and you're misleading your customers has the ability to be able to pull a contrast level equal to black technology, we would like for you to back it up, but you can't. If I were to do a basic picture comparison, I would crush you. We don't require those bright neon lights, none of that nonsense. If we're going to be showing up this screen and we're doing contrast levels, we do it in a fully lit environment. Neon lights and all, everything goes in the fully lit environment. Because he's trying to tell you that at the end of the day, that particular product can pull contrast level that dark. No, the reason why your contrast level is that dark is because of the projector you have. Again, you need to remove your projector. Let's see. Where do you want to go from this one? Let's see. See how black that background is? You can't pull that. Neither can a gunmetal pull it. Now, I showed you the 38 Black Widow's color capabilities. I showed you its white level capabilities. Now let's show you what the screen is designed to do and pull an insane contrast level that's so dark that makes other screens turn into white. We finished the demonstration a while ago. The first minute we showed the color level, these products were done already. We just played around. And as you can see, when I'm showing you my contrast levels, I am not walking over to a screen to show you that. You shouldn't have to do that at the end of the day. Let's go with Panasonic 4K demonstration.
Getting that from YouTube.
I have no idea what this is, but she just keeps bringing this one up for some strange reason. Weird. Panasonic 4K demonstration.
Getting that from YouTube.
It's the weirdest thing. Like she keeps bringing up the weirdest thing ever. Oh, let's try OLED black contrast demonstrations.
Getting that from YouTube.
Let's see. Oh, this is a good one right here. This is what you call a black uniform. This is a test to see how black your contrast levels pull up. I forgot about these tests.
Yes, it's styles. One tool that lets you choose, change, and match your style. It's easy.
Now, this demonstration, the background must remain black at all times. Let's take the lights off for you guys because you're not going to survive in here. You got to come back in your environment. Wish we could spend more time with you guys on here, but we gotta call it quits. That's why I said, there's so much stuff you're supposed to be seeing at the end of the day. When it comes to these particular screens, they don't show you it all. They don't show you enough. I watch demonstrations on the certified screens. It's the same thing every time I watch the demonstration. They'll come in, they'll have the room all set up, namely light controlled environment, calibrated projector, got to read from a script, and they'll pick one or two videos. Usually it's a fish underwater, or pretty much some tiger walking across the screen, or basically somebody snowboarding down a mountain. But that's pretty much it. That's it. They don't show you color patterns. They don't show you jack at the end of the day. They don't do projector swap outs. They don't do fully lit environments. No, everything is basically rehearsed. That's what it is. That's why I like the demonstrations. The hobbyists that make the screen paints, they cut corners on so many levels. It's sad to watch them try to do the same demonstrations we do at the end of the day. Very clearly you can see they're cutting corners on so many levels, but they claim their products to be something, but they're not. They're doing the same thing. High-end expensive projectors, ambient light controlled environments, and whatever videos they show is something fast and quick that's gonna blow across the screen and they're done. That's it. They don't break it down. We come over here, we break it down. We don't have enough time in the day to show you everything. There's a lot of stuff you need to know before you go out and buy these products. You need to, that's why I said at the end of the day, before you buy from us, match our demonstrations versus everybody else. Our demonstrations are 180 inches alone outside, level everything on the market. Name one company right now. Name one company that's displaying our technology the way we're doing it outside with the color, contrast, and everything outside right now at 180 inches on a 720p outdated projector. Not a high-end 4K, not a high-end 1080p, not a calibrated, an outdated old projector at 180 inches at 23 feet back. Name one company. Name one hobbyist. There you go. That one video alone pretty much backs our product on so many levels, it's not even funny. So again, we don't need to prove our products because we know what our products can do. Y'all can't even compete with our demonstrations. And if we give you one simple challenge, something that we do every day, the challenge I gave you was basically simple. 720p projectors, we use those already. Fully lit environment, we're always in fully lit environments. Non-calibrated projector, we don't calibrate jack over here at the end of the day. Demonstrations against gray products, we've done demonstrations against black paint, black vinyl, black fabric, you name it, we've done it already. Even dropped out 1,000 lumens, been there and done it. I'm gonna do one today for fun. I gotta do one for a site anyway for some fun, but we've done it already. We give you one simple challenge, 1 year, and your Karens are over there crying. And yet you want to be on camera talking about how our products don't work, and you can't even back your products. I can go back into my archives under Digital One Crystal Screen Paint, and I can bring up demonstrations that you guys have been copying my work from way back, from 9 years back. You've been doing my demonstrations way before you guys were even thought of. Face it, gentlemen, get a new profession. I would suggest you get a new profession. Because again, as I said before, customers only have 3 options on this screen. You can go out and you can spend the money for $3,000 to $5,000 for a gunmetal screen, but keep in mind, you'll have to have a special screen for ultra short those, and they cost a lot more money, and you will not be using what I have behind me on that projector, on that screen, because those screens are used to using high-end projectors to make the screens look good. Great screen paint product that is outdated, washed out, and again, at the end of the day, does not produce color or contrast. That's it. It's an outdated product. Gunmetal's going to do that one right there. A white screen, which is the cheapest screen you could possibly get, that doesn't do anything at the end of the day. They're just only good for just painting over. That's basically about it. And then you have our technology, which costs our customers less, can be used on outdated projectors, which means it costs them even less money because they don't spend the money for an expensive projector. We can use our screens outside, inside, ultra short throw, long throw, 1,000 lumens, 5,000, 4,000. Doesn't make a difference. Our screens will pop up. And they cost less. And when you guys want to complain about my prices, well, guess what? This screen costs $209 to paint, and the screen leaning against it is a $3,000, $5,000, and $4,500 certified screen. Laying against my screen right now. That just took them out in the dark with no problem. And I didn't even have to spend the money for an expensive projector. One last thing. My entire package we have here, projector, screen, sound bar, and the Fire Stick is under 650 bucks. When you're projecting, your demonstration is $3,300. All right, people, with that being said, hope you got an understanding on it at the end of the day, whose product is better. And as I said, as they're going to be inside the house or wherever they're going to be at, trying to fake another demonstration, we'll be outside having some fun. All right, gotta go. Thank you all, and God bless.